Right? I want to start off by giving all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
All right, man. We're back with another lesson. And this is an article that that came through. And I felt like it was worthy to make a lesson because there's a lot of Israelites over there, that are in Nigeria, Nigerians. There's a lot of Israelites that are over there, you know what I mean? And the scripture says that, judgment is going to start in the house of the Lord. All right? So this one is going to be titled No More Warning Shots from the Lord. All right? So if you could see, right, in the title it says at least 160 dead and 300 wounded after attacks by armed gangs in Nigeria. All right? So if we have a understanding, right, in this truth, we know that the Lord is the one bringing, right, this type of judgment, okay? The Lord is the one that commands everything, right? Even the spirits that are created for vengeance, and we're going to get that after. All right? But this is all judgment from the Lord. Okay? Why? Because over there, our people have taken the customs, of Ham, which are the so-called Africans, right? Hamitic, okay? They pray to cows. They do all types of voodoo and witchcraft, okay? This is what they have learned, and they've turned their ways. They turned, their back on the Lord, okay, and picked up heathen customs. All right, so the Lord is bringing forth judgment, all right? And this is just scratching the surface, okay? It's going to get a lot worse. The numbers are going to get higher and higher every time, all right? And you're going to see this more often. It's going to be a common thing, okay? So no more warning shots from the Lord, okay? So we're going to read this article and get some scriptures. So it says, at least 160 dead and 300 wounded after attacks by armed gangs in Nigeria. It goes on to say, armed groups have killed at least 160 people in central Nigeria in a series of attacks on villages, local government officials said on Monday. The toll marked a sharp rise from the initial figure reported by the army on Sunday evening of just 16 dead in a region plagued for several years by religious and ethnic tensions. As many as 113 persons have been confirmed killed as Saturday. Hostilities persisted to early hours of Monday. Right? Monday, Kasa, head of the local government in Bokos, Plateau State, told AFP. And a lot of people say, well, religious and ethnic tension, right? You might say some of these might be Christians or whatnot, okay? But even at that, that's idol worship. They bound down to JC, right? To Cesar Borgia, okay? And then a lot of dumb Christians will say, see, that's the persecution of the church. No, persecution hasn't started yet, right? Because the persecution is going to start with Esau, right? Coming down with great wrath on the elect, okay? Understand that this type of judgment, okay, it is set forth for you idol worshipers, all right? Those that are not in the truth, all right? How the hell can you say that the Lord is protecting you and all these false doctrines about the rapture, before the tribulations, and you don't see the tribulations rising more and more in front of your face? You guys are waiting for something false to come in and save you, okay, when it's not part of the truth, all right? So it says, the toll marked a sharp rise. Salakia, I already read that. As many as 113 persons have been confirmed killed as Sunday. Hostilities persisted to early hours on Monday. Monday, Kasa, head of the local government in Bokos, Plateau State, told AFP. Armed groups, locally called bandits, launched well-coordinated attacks in not fewer than 20 different communities and torched houses, Kasa said. We found more than 300 wounded people who were transferred to hospitals in Bokos, Jos, and Barkin Ladi, he said. A provisional toll by the local Red Cross reported 104 deaths in 18 villages in the Bokos region. All right. And it says at least 50 people were also reported dead in several villages in the Barkin Ladi area, according to Dixon Colon, a member of the state parliament. All right. So, like I said, a lot of these people, different religious tensions, right? You know, whether you're bowing down to a damn cow or doing witchcraft or even Christianity, okay, that's not the truth. Okay, you have turned yourself away from the truth. You are committing idolatry. All right, and the Lord says that He is a jealous God. He's a jealous power, especially to those Nigerians that are Israelites. Okay, you understand that He is our God. Okay, we are to worship Him in truth and sincerity. All right, and we've got those warning shots over here. We got the Dylan Roof, okay, the Texas shooting, many other Christian churches with shootings. You know what I mean? The pastor's daughter died. All types of warnings, man. How could you be in the truth, right? And the Lord not having that mercy upon you. Okay? Why? Because you're committing idolatry. All right? You made the word a merchandise. Okay? You have added to the word, so the Lord is going to add plagues onto you. You have taken away from His word, so the Lord is going to take you away from the book of life. You see? Especially out there in Africa, okay, with all the madness that they're practicing. Okay? So, we're going to get into some scriptures, all right? If you guys want to look into this a little further, it's The Guardian right there. But yeah, we're going to get some scriptures. And like I said, man, Lord willing, this is edifying, man. The Lord is not to be played with. Okay? The Lord is not to be played with, man. We got to take this serious because even though we're not in Africa, all right, we're in the belly of the beast. We're right here in Babylon, man. All right? At any time, all right, that bullet could have your name, right? Because you could be committing idolatry too. Just because you're not over there, like I said, bowing yourself to a cow, or you're not committing, you're doing direct witchcraft or in these churches. Hey, you might be waking up in the morning. The first thing you think about is your girl. You don't even kneel down to pray to the Lord and give Him thanks that He woke you up that day, right? Or you pick up your phone, right? Check who messaged you and all this other stuff, right? Okay, you don't think about the Lord all week. And you ready to go to a concert on Friday, okay? Or you thinking about the next bag you're going to get, how much money you're going to make, okay? Not giving the Lord's dues in the morning, right? At least praying 3 times a day, all right? And humbling yourself to Him, all right? You're serving dead presidents, right? When you lust over money, okay? See, there's many things that you can idol worship, okay? Without you even knowing, indirectly. So you got to watch out. You got to examine yourself and make sure that you put the Lord first, man. The Lord is going to start bringing heavy judgment upon the earth because we at the latter end of it, man. All right. So we're going to go to the book of Psalms, chapter 68, and we're going to go to verse 20.
There's the book of Psalms, chapter 68 and verse 20. He that is our power is the power of salvation.
See, He's the power of salvation, right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the power of salvation. There's no other entity, deity, whatever you want to call it, idol that can save you, okay? Not a cow can save you. Not Cesar Borgia can save you, okay? Not the white man, not fleeing to Africa. None of that stuff can save you. The power that is the power of Jacob is the only salvation that you can receive, man. Okay?
And unto Yahweh the Lord belong the issues from death.
You see, so all issues of death belong to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Okay? Whether it's 160 people, all right, that died, or if that number is higher already from the wounded, okay? All those deaths, right, were issued by the Lord. Okay? Why? Because it's a sentence that the Lord is passing. And he's sending warnings to the rest. Okay? Either you turn back or face the same fate. All right? You see, and 160 dead and 300 wounded. All right? Even the wounded, right, are in the control of the Lord's hands. All right? We won't get that. Let's go to the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39.
There's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I, am he, and there is no power with me.
There is nobody else. All right? For you wacky-tacky Christians that say Satan did that. Okay? Satan is subjected, right, to the powers of the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. Okay? There's no such thing as Satan rebelling, okay, or doing anything that the Lord does not allow him to do. Okay? There's no other power with Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua.
I kill and I make alive.
You see, he kills. Okay? The 160 that died and the rest that are going to die was from the Lord, because all the issues of death are of the Lord, man. Okay?
I wound
300 wounded, okay?
and I heal.
And he heals. So, those that he wounded, whoever he chooses to heal, is going to heal. All those that he chooses to kill from them too, he's going to kill, okay?
Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
So it don't matter how many people got rushed to the paramedics, how much blood transfusions you're going to get, how many surgeries, what type of doctors you got working with you, okay? That's all in vain if the Lord doesn't choose to save you, okay? Either you're a dead man or you're not, right? The Lord makes that decision, okay? You got to wise up. Don't think, well, you know, I got the best health centers here. You know what I mean? Hey, none of that shit matters, man. The wisdom of this world is foolish, okay? Understand that. The Lord is the one that allows, okay? The Lord is the one that gives and takes away, all right? You should be on your knees in the morning with your head to the floor, giving thanks to the Lord, all right? And always understanding that your actions, right, could lead to your death, all right? That's why it is critical to understand that our Lord ain't just a passive power that's all love, man, like Christianity tells you, man, all right? That's why you soft baby butt puppies, all right, are out there thinking you can do whatever the hell you want, right? The laws are done away with, you know, rebellious as hell. You're counted as a witch, okay? And the Lord said that he don't suffer a witch to live, man. So it's just a matter of time, right, that he cooks your ass too, all right? Remember, he said that the wicked are reserved for the day of destruction. When you reserve something, all right, when I think about burning something that you reserve, you marinate in it, man, right, for that great feast, okay? So that's what's going on. You people think because he hasn't passed judgment upon you, all right, that your day isn't set if you don't turn back, all right? But there's none that can deliver out of the hand of the Lord, all right? You got to understand, he's the one you got to serve, all right, in order to receive that mercy, all right? So let's go to the book of Jonah, chapter 2. Let's go to verse 8.
There's the book of Jonah, chapter 2 and verse 8. They that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy.
You see, those that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy, okay? You people are observing Christmas, observing Christianity, okay? Observing things that ain't the truth, man. We tell you to your face, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is a so-called black man, okay? What do? You laugh? Nobody knows, okay? But when they showed you that white picture, you ain't have no questions, okay? You saw God in your eyes right there, man. Okay, you observing lying vanities, man. Okay, you are forsaking your own mercy. You see, because mercy only comes through the Lord, and you better understand. You better have an intimate relationship, and being intimate means knowing. Okay, the Lord is going to say, "I never knew you." All right, you never took time to look into these things, right? You rather keep that blind walk, right, and let the white man steer you right into the slaughterhouse, all right? So they that observe lying vanities forsake their own mercy, all right? And idol worship, if it's not the truth, is lying vanities. Okay? Understand that. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus. All right? Also known as Sirach. Let's go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39, and verse 28.
There's a book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 39 and verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
There are spirits that are created for vengeance. You see? So those people that went on that rampage were created by the Lord to do exactly what they did. Okay? Go ahead.
Which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
You see? And who's the creator of all spirits? The Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Okay? So he's the one who created, right, these spirits of vengeance. Why? Because you don't want to listen. You want to keep indulging in the bullshit that you learn. All right? You want to keep committing idol worship. All right? You want to keep adding fuel to the Lord's fire, man. Okay? And there's so much he can take where he has to send these spirits for vengeance, right? To appease his wrath. Okay? So don't come and tell me, all right, that this is a good and evil battle. No, the Lord is in control. This is you versus the Lord battle. This is your rebellious, stiff-necked ass versus the Lord, right? And versus the truth. Because you don't want to turn back to the truth. You don't want to get in order. All right? You want to keep indulging in your wickedness. Okay? You want to keep following after the customs of the heathen. Right? When we weren't never meant to follow the customs of the heathen. Right? We were set apart. A special people. A peculiar people. Right? A holy nation. That's why we were given a set of laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay? We were supposed to be holy, purified through these laws, statutes, and commandments. Right? We were supposed to be the light of the world, and we became the dung, the darkness, right? We've perfected wickedness, okay? Being the salt of the earth, man. You see? So the Lord is going to bring judgment, okay? He's going to keep bringing, he got more spirits, right, of vengeance waiting, man. He got those hitmen waiting, all right? This is the beginning. Like I said, you're going to see more and more of this, man. This is going to be a common thing, man. The earth is going to purge. Understand that. Either you on this side or on that side, man. There ain't going to be no gray areas. There ain't going to be no kumbaya singing on the way to a rapture, right, before the tribulation. All that bullshit is all, blinding you for the day of your death. Point blank, period, man. And there ain't going to be no excuses, right? There ain't going to be no excuses. Matter of fact, let's finish that. Let's close it down with that, because there ain't going to be no excuses, man. There's not going to be no excuses. You ain't going to be, I didn't know. I didn't hear the prophets in the highways and byways. There's prophets in the highways and byways and the four corners of the earth. The Lord has woken up prophets in the four corners of the earth. All right? So there ain't going to be no excuses. Let's go to Matthew chapter 24. And 14.
There's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come.
Okay, and why is this being preached, right, unto all nations? Because Israel was scattered to all nations, okay? What did he say? But rather go to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. So if you're an Israelite, you have heard this, okay? This should have woke you up into remembrance, but you are the same wicked spirits that rejected the truth, that rejected Yahushai, that crucified Yahushai, okay? And you keep crucifying him up to this day, Salakia. You see? And that's why there's no more warning shots from the Lord, man. There's going to be more death, okay? And rightfully so, all right? Because this place got to be cleansed from all the wickedness, man. And the Lord is going to be a terror amongst the heathen, man. When you hear the name Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, it's going to be a terror. And you're going to understand not to play around, man. Either you're going to get down or lay down, man. All right? Point blank, period. That's why you Israelites gotta get with it, man. Okay? There ain't no time to waste. There ain't no time to be playing, man. The Lord is going to keep bringing judgment, and there's no respect of a person. All right? So, Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone for teaching us this truth. And I want to say shalom to the brothers and sisters that are in this truth. Shalom.
Shalom.
DTA.
DTA.
Abab Abab.
Abab.
Kumya Sharala.
Kumya Sharala.